Have you ever wondered about the concept of chosen ones? Are they real or just a figment of our imaginations? The term chosen ones is often bandied about, describing individuals with unique qualities that set them apart from the rest. These are people who seem to have an innate ability to empathize, to care deeply for others, and to act with generosity that extends beyond the norm. It's intriguing, isn't it? To think that there might be individuals among us who are somehow chosen for something greater. I must confess, I was skeptical at first. The idea sounded more like a fantastical plot from a movie than a reality. But life has a funny way of changing our perspectives. Through my experiences, I've come to see that these chosen ones aren't just characters in a story. They're real. As much as I'd rather not label myself as such, I've come to realize that I do bear the characteristics of a chosen one. I've always been an empath, feeling deeply for animals, children, and the elderly. I detest gossip and bullying, and I've even gone out of my way to help strangers in need. This might sound unusual to some, but to me, these traits simply make me who I am. I have a generous heart, and it's often led me to extend a helping hand to those in need. There was this one time when I used my own money to help a woman with a child whom I didn't even know. She needed food, and I couldn't just stand by and do nothing. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not patting myself on the back here. In fact, it feels strange to even mention it. But isn't that what we should all be doing? Helping one another, lifting each other up, especially in times of need? While I'm a kind person, I'm also quite reserved. To some, it might come off as dismissive, but that's far from the truth. Get me talking on a subject I'm passionate about, and you'll find it hard to get me to stop. And then there's the adversity. From unprovoked dislike to challenges at work, I've seen it all. But I've learned that these are just part of the journey. They're not there to break me, but to make me stronger. Sometimes, however, I don't feel so strong I break down in tears. But being a chosen one is not without its challenges. I've faced adversity, often unprovoked, and even had to leave my job due to hostility from my manager. It's a strange thing, really. You'd think that possessing qualities like empathy, kindness, and generosity would make you universally appreciated. But alas, that's not how the world works. I found myself on the receiving end of unprovoked dislike, which can be incredibly disheartening. I remember my manager, who seemed to have a special knack for making my life difficult. It was a toxic environment, and I had no choice but to step away. This is a challenge I've heard echoed by many others who identify as chosen ones. Beyond the workplace, there are other hurdles too. Sometimes it's as simple as being misunderstood. As a chosen one, I've often been labeled as quiet or even dismissive or weird, unfriendly. But that's not the case at all. Get me started on a topic I'm passionate about, and you'll see a different side of me. It's just that I choose to invest my energy wisely. And then there's the matter of dealing with the world's pain. As an empath, I feel deeply for animals, children, the elderly, and anyone in distress. It can be overwhelming to say the least. So are chosen ones just socially awkward misfits? No, we're kind, loving, generous, and often misunderstood. But despite these challenges, we continue to strive, to help, and to love, because that's who we are. I've always had spiritual dreams and even had a couple of near-death experiences. These experiences have only strengthened my belief that I am here for a reason. The dreams, they've always been vivid, always been profound. They've guided me, shaped me, and even warned me at times. Like whispers from the universe, they've been my constant companions on this journey. My near-death experiences, well, they were a different beast altogether. They were not just brushes with mortality, but profound affirmations of life. They were moments that revealed the thread that connects us all, the divine thread that binds us to our purpose. It's been a journey, not always easy, but always enlightening. I've found my strength in my empathy, my solace in my solitude, and my purpose in my generosity. Am I really a chosen one? I guess I fit the bill, and I'm still here for a reason. Glory to my higher power.